Welcome back to the Bluffton News. With me now is Shanisty Ireland, and she is a food and lifestyle influencer, and she has joined me to talk a little bit about Healthy Skin Month and being good to your skin and all that kind of stuff. So let's start with Shanisty. Give us a little bit about yourself and about Healthy Skin Month.
Well, thank you so much for having me. Yeah, so I'm a lifestyle and food blogger, and I have 4 kids, so extremely busy. And I'm here to talk about Healthy Skin Month. It was started by the Academy of Dermatology, there we go. And it's really just a great time to think about our skin. Of course, this is the largest organ of our body. And I know with the hustle and bustle of the holidays, we may not be thinking about keeping our skin healthy. So it's just a really good time to check in with yourself, make sure that you're staying hydrated and all those good things for healthy skin.
Well, and as we head into the cooler months, things really change with what you need to do for your skin. So give us demonstrate some things that people can do to help celebrate the month and to be taking care of their skin. And I know you have a recipe that you want to share with us as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you mentioned, even though the weather is getting cooler, it doesn't mean that those UV rays are going away. So we've got to keep our sunscreen handy and be sure to apply that every single day. This is so important. Of course, women have the added bonus of having a lot of that SPF into our makeup, but it's something to keep in mind even when we're going out. Even on a cloudy day, the UV rays are still there. So that's first and foremost. Also, staying hydrated. We've got to remember to check in with ourselves. Be drinking plenty of water. I know around the holidays we're having cocktails, lots of coffee, those warm drinks, but water is so essential and important for our skin. And then of course, making sure that you're scheduling those annual checks with your dermatologist. If you haven't done so already, it's really a great time before the new year to go in and have your annual screening. And then finally, it's the food that we eat. There are so many added benefits to the food, such as collagen and protein, that can really help keep your skin nice and healthy.
Well, and we lately, I feel like even more so than ever, we're hearing about collagen and we're hearing about bone broth and we're hearing about all these things that are good for us and good for our skin. So tell us a little bit more about that. And I, as I said, I think you have a recipe that you want to share to get even more of that into our diet.
Absolutely, you're right. So bone broth is kind of the new kid on the block. We're starting to hear more about it. My favorite brand for bone broth is going to be Life. It's so simple. It comes in these small little packs. All you need is 8 ounces of water, and you can boil it up with any of your favorite whole grains. You could do rice, you could do farro, you could even do noodles. It's really essential and super simple, especially if you're rushing out the door. So that's going to be the first ingredient I'm going to use for my farro chicken soup today. I went ahead and boiled that up with my farro. This is just an ancient grain. Of course, you can use brown rice. You can use any kind of whole grain that you want. I really like farro because it's different. It gives you a little bit extra added flavor to something that might be a simple recipe that you're so used to with noodles and rice. And then what I did is I just added my favorite vegetables. So today I did kale, I did carrots, I did some shallot, I did some celery. I just went ahead and boiled that on the stove for about 15 or 20 minutes, and that was it. It was so simple, and I'm not even kidding you. This is so flavorful, but if you need a little bit more flavor, you could add some cracked red pepper, you could add Tabasco sauce to it. It's so simple. You can make this the night before if you're headed out the door for work, for lunch, or you can even make it the morning of. It only takes about 15 minutes, and you're gonna get that protein, you're gonna get that collagen, perfect for healthy skin.
And perfect for the cooler temps, like we said before, as it is getting cooler out there. And we're going to be eating lots more soup. So tell us how viewers can get a little bit more information on is it Life? Lona Life?
Yes, so you can just head over to their website, lonalife.com. Of course, they're also on social media. And if you want this recipe or any of my other recipes, you can go to my blog. It's called she'sbecomingdomestic.com. And you can also find me on social media at Shanisty Ireland.
Well, Shanisty, thanks so much for being with us this morning and teaching us how to keep our skin healthy this season. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Second Helpings has a new executive director. We'll meet him next.